Dr. Jen with White Wave Bodywork, and in this video what we're going to go over is an exercise that I call reverse clams, which is a hip exercise. So lay down on your mat and just try to come to a comfortable position with your head. Some people like to use a pillow up underneath their head. What I'm looking for is that the spine is aligned. You're not like way up here or way down here, something funky is happening with your head. So just rest your head on your arm if that feels comfortable for your shoulder, or grab a pillow. The knees are going to be bent. I don't care necessarily where your knees are. And if this is too much of a stretch for that hip, sometimes people will start with a pillow in between their knees. However you start comfortably is fine. The other thing that happens here is that people, when their hips are stacked up on top of each other, like I want them for this exercise, sometimes they'll have pain in the bony parts of their hips here. Putting a pillow up underneath your hip, but trying to maintain this neutral spine is what I usually try to do. So if you need a pillow under your hip, you probably need a pillow under your shoulder too, just to maintain that neutral spine. So from here, what I'm going to have you do is lift this foot, this top foot. As you lift this top foot, if that feels painful for you, you might want to try that pillow modification with the pillows in between your knees. If you're fine from here, I'm going to move my knees a little bit farther forward so you can kind of see this angle a little bit better. Then we're going to repeat this lifting of the foot with the breath, coordinating it with the breath. So inhale when the feet are together. Fill up the whole belly and rib cage. Exhale when you lift and pull the belly button in towards the spine. So it's a rotation of the hip that's happening here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, lift. Pull the belly button in. Pull the pelvic floor up and in. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pull the belly in. Pull the pelvic floor up and in. It's a Kegel action. Inhale, relax the pelvic floor, relax the belly button. If that all feels like that's too many cues for you, I want you to go back to other videos where I break down the breathing and pulling the belly button in. I break down the pelvic floor activation and try to do it with just focusing on the breathing and repeating that over and over until it feels comfortable for you to coordinate with movement, okay? I know that can be a lot of cues, so break it down first until you get here. The other thing I want people to focus on is their hip. So I usually have people either put their hand here on their hip or on their belly, whatever feels like they need more feedback from. So sometimes people will rock their whole body forward instead of making this purely hip rotation, and we're trying to focus on strengthening these rotators in the hip, so we're not trying to just rock the body back and forth. So try to keep this still as you lift. One of the other things I'm doing, but I didn't mention, is this foot that I'm lifting is activated, meaning the toes are pulled up towards my nose, and I'm trying to make sure that all the muscles in the front of my shin are nice and active. One of the reasons I do that is because sometimes people's feet will get all floppy here, and sometimes that'll pull and torque on the knee, or it'll just have some knee pain associated with it. And when they flex their foot and make these muscles that run up the shin to the knee nice and active, then it doesn't pull on that knee joint. So try that exercise out. Let me know what you thought of those cues in the comments section below, and make it a swell day. Thanks for watching.